Hey guys, Megan here with Barn Besties. I am on location in sunny California. Sorry, staff. But guess who I am with? I am with Debbie. And Debbie, where are we?
We are at Monty's iconic round pen. This is the original round pen built in 1966. Some unique qualities about it?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you?
Yes,
Okay.
we need to know.
So this is built like a barrel, like a wine barrel. You know, a wine barrel, if you think about it, has smooth insides and it has those metal straps on the outsides typically, right? So it's built with smooth insides so that knees are not taken off, you know, but it tips out a little bit. And that big cable that you see around the outside of those big posts, that's what actually holds up the roof line.
Holds it together.
check
Yeah,
this
because
out.
otherwise it just flat
Exactly,
out like a
exactly.
cake.
And there's no rafters, Megan. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Any round pen that has a lid on it,
There's always
like
a
this,
rafter. Yeah, we
there's
have a pole
usually
barn.
rafters, which means birds and other problems too. But Dad just didn't want rafters up there. He didn't want a horse to have to deal with anything above their heads.
Yeah.
So that is a uniquely built round pen that way
Yes,
too.
it really is.
And they also said he had to get a couple of contractors, and a couple of them said, I don't think it'll work.
Oh, really?
But since 1966,
It worked.
it's still here. And in the late 1980s, they built the ramp because that's when the Queen actually sent her head equerry. Well, that was 89. The head equerry came for the Queen. His name is Sir John Miller. And he actually had to, I think, stand on bales or a ladder. So after that, they built this.
Did you have him
ramp.
sign a release form?
No. Probably should have, but I wasn't responsible then. Not on my watch. But the Deerheart, he was so cool because I think he was a little bit skeptical about this California cowboy.
Yeah.
And I mean, is there any tradition in English training? Yeah, a little bit.
There's a lot of tradition.
And when you're the head equerry of the Queen, Sir John Miller,
Yeah.
you probably think this California cowboy could be a busted trip. And it probably should have been a busted trip because he was skeptical at best that Dad was going to teach him anything.
Right.
That he didn't
What
already
did
know
this
about
cowboy
horses.
have to teach him?
It does sound improbable.
Yeah,
right?
it does. Yeah. But why not? Stay open to it.
Now you're going to climb up a ladder in a three-piece tweed suit. He did. Dad said Dad almost thought it was a joke. And if you knew the guy who invited him here, who was a joker, you would say, "Oh, he's right out of Central Casting." They picked him up in Hollywood.
Yeah, come on out. We got him here.
No, it was the real guy, though.
Real deal.
As my mom said, looking through the windows when the car pulled up, this big stretch limo, my mom goes, "You got to play this straight."
She did.
And it was a smart thing to do. But let's take you inside. Okay, so this is, you'll see how it's built roundish. And here we go. And James has done a beautiful job.
Look at this.
of getting our...
It really is round like a barrel, you guys. How cool. And it even has the slats like a barrel. Oh.
So this is it. This is the round pin that Dad used my whole growing up. Started dozens and dozens and dozens of horses every year.
Right.
So God knows only how many horses have been through
It's
here.
on every video. Wow, this is sacred ground. And how many horses he helped save.
Amazing.
I mean,
Yes.
and how many people he's helped save.
Yes.
It's pretty special.
We do our veterans program,
Yeah.
Horse Sense and Healing, right in here too. This is where they'll start getting used to some horses and being around horses for the first time, because even big old guys back from Afghanistan have gone to their knees in here, being surprised of what flight animal can do for the inside of them.
How special.
That's special.
Yep. Don't video that. It's natural. And the footing is the same.
Yes.
It's sand. And you're able to drive it. How do they
We
come
have
in
a
here?
little tractor.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. How do they get
We do
in
have
here?
a little tractor. This is where I said Autosport is down below. So Autosport, I can show you a little piece of it, but it is a grid system with cups that hold the moisture partially and let moisture drain partially, so that you always have a consistent moisture count in here. But it's a coarse plaster sand. Unlike the arena is more of a construction sand.
Okay.
But this is a more specialized coarse plaster sand.
Okay.
It won't pack as hard as quickly.
Okay.
But we do have to replace it.
And this is probably used more than the arena,
Yeah,
correct?
well, pound for pound.
Yes,
Yes.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
And it's lasted how many years?
Well, the footing we've changed a
Yeah.
lot over the years. In fact,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, nobody could have climbed out of here.
Mhm.
So it's raised up quite a bit, probably over a foot now. And that's just from, the packing and but it's always friable at the top.
Yeah. And do you water? How do you water?
Yeah, we've got a water and that's a 360.
Okay, a sprinkler. There's lights in here.
Yep.
I also noticed there's speakers.
Yes.
So
We've put on a lot of events here.
Mhm.
There's a whole PA system up there. The movement in June.
what is the movement? Please explain to our
The movement. I've got to tell you about.
subscribers.
So this year we're talking 2025 right now. We're living in 2025, and this will be our 8th annual The Movement. It started as an idea to say that we had so many beautiful people that came from all over the world here, with all kinds of disciplines and backgrounds and levels of education, all those things. And we thought, we're kind of a black hole for all these precious people like you, Megan, who come here and say, tell me more.
Yeah.
What do you guys do here? And you felt like you were teaching one-off people, right? A little bit. And that's not a great way to get critical mass and momentum going
Right.
in a concept. So what we did besides the school is create an event where horse lovers could come, and we have presenters that are in the same.
Hold on, she's a very busy woman.
I forgot to turn. Oh, you know what? It's probably Dad. Let's put him on speaker. Hi, you're on speaker.
Okay, I'd like to tell you that I found my leather jacket.
Oh, bless you. Okay, good. All right. Congrats.
I promised Pat that I wouldn't tell that she knew where it was and went down there and got it in 10 seconds.
But you
And
told.
I didn't find it at all.
She found it. Well, she told you where it was.
Yeah, so did those people enjoy their stay?
They're still here. And we're going to bring them up to the saloon.
We're never leaving.
Yeah.
When do you come up to the saloon?
I think we're in the last thing
Yes,
here. We're in
yes.
your round pen. We took over your round pen.
Oh, okay. And then you come up here.
Yeah.
You need me the same wardrobe?
No, you don't have to do anything, Dad. You relax. I know you've been with the deer. We're just going to come up and I promise the saloon.
Well, I have the same costume. What do you call it?
Your uniform.
Uniform. I have the same uniform on.
Okay. All right.
And if they, I'll leave it on if they want to get some shots.
Yes, please. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, see you up there.
Thank you.
Bye. So cute. They have the same costume on.
Love it.
The Queen actually did say that was his uniform.
It is.
Did you know that story?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It is his
Perfect.
uniform.
It is his uniform,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
You don't have to take your hat off.
No, you can wear what you
So
want.
I will turn on my sound.
So, any other things you want to add? How many people can stand on the outside and watch?
That's a good question. So you can layer the people because there is a little bit of a step up there. So we get between 75 and 100. So at the movement, we limit the tickets to 50 only though.
Okay.
Because we felt like that was, and we film everything.
Yeah.
So, and it's on 2020 when we were at COVID,
Mm-hmm.
we did it live streaming from Horse and Country TV.
How cool.
Super fun. The worst part of that was that we found out later that the Queen was watching and the camera was right there and Jamie Jennings, who's one of our certified instructors, and I were doing the mounting walk. There was a lot of shots like that and we're like, had we known? But it was super fun. We had Temple Grandin that year. I don't know if you know her.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And Madison Siemens that year.
I don't.
He's a veterinarian who specializes in eyes and movement in horses.
Oh, we need to
Very
talk to
brilliant.
him. Okay.
Brilliant man, and he's coming back this
Okay.
June.
All right.
So it's 2021-22 this
Okay.
June, and it's 3 days. It starts on Friday midday, goes to Sunday midday, and we feed you, and we have we have a
nice.
Nashville rock star coming out too.
Yeah.
And so, so we have it's a ton of fun. And so we started off as like an altruistic, like we need to share and everything. Now we just do it for us.
Yeah, you have to.
Right?
It's a lot of work.
That's so fun.
It should be fun.
So fun.
That's
And now
the
I
way-
have a lot of compadres in the mix, which is helpful
Yes.
too. So it makes it easier. So yeah, I think that's it about the round pen.
Yeah.
But there's probably, I mean, there's so many stories if these walls could talk. That so many beautiful horses, so many talented
come in.
horses have come and gone in here, and may it ever stand.
May. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Debbie for all of her time today. She has spent so much time with us. Thank you, Monty, for all of his time. It was a very, very special time for me, and I just want to thank you for all of it.
Thank you.
So
You're very sweet. She's the best.
So you guys, hit the like button, share, make some noise, and definitely subscribe. We will definitely put the website
Yes.
of the movement, but also the website of the farm. And so I hope you guys all get a chance to make it out here because this is a very special place.
Thank you.
Thank you.